5.4, 6.8 V10, V8, ready? 1, 2, 3. John races anything. I have an event idea for my lifted van friends and my car enthusiast friends. Barona 1/8 mile drag strip. It's in Lakeside, really close. I contacted my best friend Jonathan and asked him if he was interested in doing this. He just picked up a Mazda Speed 3 and he's getting good at driving manual, and this place holds events often. So yeah, he wants to go, so I was thinking about it. If you guys want to show up in your lifted vans, your off-road style vans, and you want to race, I will bring my van to this race. Hey, you know what the E in E-Series van stands for? Everything. That's what Econolines can do. And that would top it off right there. I have off-road footage, road trip footage. That would be cool to get drag strip footage. So if any of you show up in your lifted van, I will bring my van. And if no one's interested to race their van, I'll bring my Abarth so me and my best friend could race. Me and Jonathan could race our souped up Econo boxes. What can you buy in 2026 that's fun with a manual transmission? But if this thing gets any interest, I'll bring it to Northern California. So there's the Sonoma Raceway also, and this one's the proper 1/4 mile, and they give out trophies for classes. So that would be cool if my best friend, he could pick up a trophy for the hot hatch class. I want to win the van class, man. Let's invent it. That's why I was thinking about this. Let's have some fun, guys. So a couple of times, a few of you have left me a comment saying your 7.3 diesel Econoline's tuned for 500 horsepower. Bring it to the strip. I want to see it. I knew a guy at my last job at FedEx. He had like a 2001 Mustang with a 2-valve 4.6. He said it was bored out to a 5.1, and he was making 700 horsepower without a supercharger, but he didn't want to prove it. I want to see proof that your Econoline is 500 horsepower. So at 500 horsepower, you should have like 700 foot-pounds of torque, which means I want to see your van doing 0 to 60 in the 6s. And at that speed, you're going to worry Nissan 350Z drivers and Boxster drivers. That's how much 500 horsepower will give you. You're going to worry those guys. So bring out your 500 horsepower diesel Econolines. I'll race with my lowly gasser V10. You know, I see the diesel guys. Oh, you got a gasser. Let's have some fun. Let's race it, guys. So this is what inspired me to start doing lifted van meets. When I got my van lifted at WeldTech, I kind of got snubbed, man. I even made a video about it right here. Van too ugly for WeldTech designs. I probably look too dirty. I probably look too poor to be acknowledged. And then when you look at their customers, man, they all look rich. They all look like they have Harvard educations. I don't. I drive heavy machinery right now. I'm a blue-collar guy. These people look very wealthy, like they would go to Burning Man or Coachella. But yeah, you know what, man? I talk to WeldTech now. Back then, you know, I probably look like a bum to them. They got an image to maintain. They're high class, high end. So you know what? It was meant to be. You know, like then that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to start a meet for normal folk, poor folk like myself. I mean, there's a few rich people in the crew, but for the most part, most of us are just hardworking people who love our vans, you know. But yeah, WeldTech Designs, man, shout out to them. They actually inspired me to start a meet, you know, because like, okay, rich people have their own stuff going on. I want to start a meet for like normal blue collar folks. And then Sportsmobile had Sportsmobile only meets. Field Van, they had a meet where like you need to buy a van from them, and on top of buying a van from them, you need to pay $350 to participate in their meet after buying a $150,000 van from them. So Joshua Tree Jamboree, $350 to participate in this meet. There it is, $350. Must have a field van Matera rental or a van purchased from us as Sportsmobile West to participate. How pretentious. Let me know in the comments section who's interested in a lifted van meet drag race day, and all my car enthusiast friends are welcome. I've been expanding the outreach of this channel to van people and car enthusiasts. You know, the whole concept with my channel is you don't have to have the most expensive stuff to have a good time. I'll race my van, and by the time I'm ready to race and I get this event put together, my van will have a high top roof, so I'm hurting my 1/8 mile time and my 1/4 quarter mile time with the high top roof, but it's all about fun. You know what? Unless you have a ZR1X or a Lucid Sapphire, we're getting stomped. Everyone's getting stomped. Those are the two fastest cars right now, gas powered and electric. All right, this is pretty cool. I'm not going to run into a Corvette ZR1X today. I don't think so anyway, but there's a Lucid right there. And this car right here, along with the Corvette ZR1X, it will stomp everyone. The Demon, the S-Plaid, 0 to 60 in 2 seconds or less. If you're a car enthusiast, I'm pretty sure you've seen this video already. The ZR1X versus the Sapphire. These things accelerate so fast. They're faster than freaking crotch rockets now. So you know what? We've reached the pinnacle of speed. I think this is it right here for production vehicles. I don't think it's going to get much faster than this. With the warranty, of course, you could beat these two cars. I mean, I've seen cars with 4,000 horsepower with a parachute, but I don't think car manufacturers are ever going to get that far where you could build it reliable enough with a warranty. These two cars right here, 1,200 horsepower, faster than a Hayabusa. The GSXR, the Suzuki, the 1000, I think that's actually accelerates faster than a Hayabusa. These things are faster. So that's it. Let's just head out to the drag strip and have some fun, because these two guys, they're going to beat us. So let's enjoy it for the sound, for the hangout. Being car guys, you don't have to be rich to have a good time. Let's have fun with our vans, our Mazda Speed 3. And you know what? If you roll in your van, we could barbecue, man. I gotta ask, actually. I'm gonna start making phone calls. If there's interest in this, I'll make some phone calls and ask if we could take our vans and bring our barbecue grills. But if we can, it's gonna be a good time. Let's race our vans. You know who inspired me? My best friend Jonathan. Like, when he picked up his Mazda Speed 3, the car guy in me came out again. It's been in hibernation for the off-road style vans and camping. Chris, Racing Chris, Econo Expedition, when we raced in the desert, that's the first time I drag raced, street raced, legal drag race. Don't street race, by the way, it's bad. But that's the first time I've raced in like 15 years, I think. You know, I've been so into work lately, you know, just grinding, and I stopped having fun like that. But, you know, Chris, man, he's a young guy, the youngest driver in the group, and, you know, we were having a good time in the desert. So I said, you want to race, man? And we raced. And Chris, man, you know, you inspired me. Chris, Jonathan, and my buddy Tom Talking Shift, you guys inspired me to enjoy racing again. So my channel has gone through renovations lately, and I've been wanting to talk about just affordable cars, like I've been talking about affordable van builds, and I'm thinking about fusing it, man. Lifted van meet, car enthusiast meet at a race, drag race. Man, that sounds like fun. Let me know, guys, if you're interested, and contact me if you want to do this. Don't worry about how fast your vehicle is, because this guy's gonna stomp us. It's fun eating in small towns. So we're gonna check out the lake right now. I love visiting small towns. Nice. Z06. The Rock Inn. John Drives Anything. Race meet. Yes. Bring your lifted van. I think it would be epic if a bunch of us showed up at a drag race with our lifted vans, and all my friends are welcome. So I was talking to Brooke about it at the Rock Inn right here. I used to be into racing, the legal drag racing. When I was younger, I did a little street racing, which was dumb, so I don't do that stuff no more. But when I raced Chris at the lifted van meet last November. That was my first time racing in more than 10 years. And the younger side of me came back. Like, that was so much fun, just racing our van. So I was talking to Brooke about it right now. We're just checking out this small town. And then I messaged Jonathan and said, yo, Jonathan, would you be interested in going to drag races with your Mazda Speed 3? And he's game, man. So let me know in the comments section, would you guys be interested in a John Drives Anything lifted van meet? And my car enthusiast friends are welcome. Everyone's always welcome to my meets. So as I was filming the video right here about the little town we're in, this Corvette just randomly drives by, and it's a nice Corvette. It's a Z06, and I think that's a sign right there. It's funny because the guy was all happy. I was just filming. It's a nice Corvette. And it's a Z06. So yeah, we're gonna check out an ostrich farm right now. But yes, there's the announcement. John Drives Anything race meet. Sweet Z06. The ostrich farm is closed. Is that how you say it? Ostrich? Ostrich? What a terrifying animal. It looks mad at me. Don't worry, I won't get any closer. Look at that one. It looks angry.